Hello there and welcome everybody. Randy here, Nerds Templar. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI Challenge Series, Season 0. And this is set number 7, episode 7. Let us check out where everything is after 6 sets already. Here we have our standings as of now. Our 4 different divisions. The Team Mario division in red, the Team Baddies division in green, the Team Nintendo division in blue, and the Team Universe division in yellow. Team part just means perhaps for future things whenever they team up. They will use those. We'll have to, of course, it doesn't matter as much for now because after Season 0, all of this will change because we're adding all of the fighters in. Right now, as you can see, we're only using up to and including the Brawl fighters. So we'll be able to add, we're going to add 3 times more. All of the DLC characters included, all the echoes will be used. In fact, all of the characters that are at least even slightly like a remake character will all be in a team by themselves called Team Remake, or at least a division. We'll probably just call them a division because I suppose the teams, we don't know how those will end up having to fall. In fact, I might know how those will have to fall because I think I may already have permanent 4 teams broken up for whenever all the DLC are out. So anyway, that all being said, here's Season 0, where we stand after 6 sets, after 6 matches. Some have only played 5, have had their buys already. That is in the Team Mario and Team Nintendo divisions, blue and red. Anyway, Team Mario in the red, we have Link at the top, 5-1. We got Peach at 4-1, just below him. We have Kirby and Yoshi at 4-2. At 3-2, we've got Donkey Kong. At 3-3, we have Mario. At 2-3, we have Zelda. At 2-4, we've got Sheik. At 1-4, we have all Luigi, Toon Link, and Diddy, all 3 of them at the bottom at 1-4. Next in Team Baddies, the green, we've got King Dedede at 5-1 and Bowser at 5-1 as well. But in the head-to-head, Dedede did beat him. And then we've got Mewtwo at 4-2 by himself. We've got Wario, Wolf, and Ganondorf at 3-3. And then we have Snake at 1-5. We have Meta Knight at the bottom at 0-6. Unfortunately for him. The only one without a win yet. In Team Nintendo, we have Captain Falcon, still 5-0. He and Ike and Team Universe, the only ones still undefeated. Captain Falcon, 5-0. Rob is at 4-2. Just beating Ness, who's at 3-2 now. Lucas at 3-3, along with Falco and Samus. And then we have Fox, Ice Climbers, and Sonic at 2-3. We've got Zero Suit Samus at 2-4. And we have Mr. Game & Watch at 1-4, finally getting his first win last week. Then finally, in Team Universe, we have Ike, 6-0. We have Lucario at 4-2, and also Pokemon Trainer at 4-2. We have Jigglypuff at 3-3 after losing 3 in a row now. Pikachu at 2-4, Pit at 2-4, Marth at 2-4, and then finally Olimar at 1-5. So as it is now, Team Baddies and Team Universe, the difference between the top and the bottom is 5 matches, and in Team Mario and Team Nintendo, the difference is 4 matches. So very much winnable here, at least getting into the playoffs for everybody. Nobody's out of it. Nobody's going to be out of it. Certainly, even probably by the halfway point, we'll see what we are at after set 11. It's really going to start showing us a lot, I think. That's when some may start falling behind, and then they'll really need to stop losing at that point. Whoever's too far behind at that point, like, only 1, 2, 3 wins maybe. Anyway, just briefly here how the playoffs are going to work, so you're aware, because I just figured this out for sure. We're going to have 5, including the final. It'll be 5 sets total, so playoff day 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our final. We'll have the final will probably be maybe even playoff 4 for the semifinal. We might do 5 stock instead of 3, and for the final, we might even do 7 just to make it a little longer. Why not? And perhaps we'll do play the semi and the final together. Some of the perhaps we'll do. We could even do the whole bracket together. So playoff. We could do playoff 1, which is going to be the first. The first 8 are buys, So then the next and last, that is, there's 24 total. So the next 16, the last of the 16 teams will face off in playoff 1. And those who win will then play the top 8 teams that had the bye. And they'll play based on based on their records coming into the playoffs. So the best record bye will play the worst record seed who makes it into the playoff round 2. And perhaps we'll do both of those together because that would be 16 matches. And then the playoff 3, 4, and 5, the final, that is 5, will actually be less than 16. So we can do that, and it'll still be less than a normal days round. So that'll actually only be 2 extra days of video and getting the playoffs done in 2 streams, 2 videos. That'd be great, right? Let's do that. Why not? We'll see. Well, that's probably what we'll do. So then, of course, playoff 3 will then be 4 matches. Playoff 4 will only be those 2 in the semifinal, and then playoff 1 will be the last one. And I believe, yes, once we get to the playoff number 2 and those buys are in, that's when we're going to set the bracket, and it'll be set for 3, 4, and the final. And we won't be going off of records anymore at that point. So anyway, that is where things stand. What do you think? What do you think? We can actually do that playoff round 2 starting in round 2 inside of the tournament mode here if we wanted, but we probably won't. I'll see if that works or not. But that's it. Let's move on to the schedule for today. We've got in the mid card, we've got a lot of really good matches, I think, here. And also remember, this is set 7. This is the one where the yellow and the green divisions are going to be playing their last division rivals. Everyone will have played everyone in those 2 divisions after this, those 2 small divisions. And also, set 8 after this, set 8 and on into set 15 is going to be interdivisional play between those 2 divisions, while the others, while they basically round out the matches they need, and then we'll be back in for the final from, and of course the big divisions, red and blue divisions, will continue in divisional play the entire time. No interdivisional play for those 2. From then set 16 to 22 at the end, we'll have all divisional play once more to finish things off. So, Link versus Zelda is going to start us off here. 5-1 versus a 2-3. Then we've got Lucas versus Zero Suit Samus, 3-3 versus a 2-4. We got Diddy at 1-4 versus Peach at 4-1. Trainer, the Pokemon Trainer, is 4-2. Jigglypuff is 3-3. Some of these matches, that one included, could have been on the high card in Link and Zelda, but there wasn't enough room. That's how many good matches we got. Mewtwo versus Snake is number 5. It's 4-2 versus a 1-5. And then finally, Mario versus Sheik, 3-3 versus a 2-4. Into the low card, we have Marth, 2-4 versus Pikachu, 2-4. And the low card matches are really only there because they don't have too many wins. But some of these matches are super important and are probably going to be extremely entertaining. Next, we got the Ice Climbers versus Fox. Both of those are 2-3. So both of those matchups are tiebreakers. Then we got Meta Knight versus Wolf, 0-6 versus a 3-3. Wolf finally losing another one. He was on a 3-win streak coming out of an 0-2 beginning. Now he's 3-3 though after his first loss in 4 sets. He's facing off against the worst in the division there to finish things off, hoping he can break out of 500. Meta Knight, of course, hoping he can get a win in this first 7 sets in the division somewhere here before going into interdivisional play. He's gonna hope he has a much better chance against the Team Universe fellas. Anyway, after that we got Toon Link versus Luigi. That's a 1-4 versus a 1-4. Again, a tiebreaker, but it's at the very bottom. Needed to happen eventually. Then we got Pit at 2-4 versus Olimar at 1-5. Another bottom of the barrel, but we also had the 2-4 Marth and Pikachu going up. So those 2 matchups for Team Universe are going to be big. It's gonna decide who the bottom 4 are and what order they're in. And one of those may even pass up Jigglypuff for all we know. And then finally, in the low card, we have Game & Watch at 1-4 against Sonic at 2-3. Again, super important for Game & Watch. He can pass up a lot of people here if he can win the second match in a row after losing 4 to begin. He always puts on a good performance. Sonic is Sonic, so you know how that goes. And then finally, our high card matchups. We got Falco versus Rob. That's a 3-3 versus a 4-2. That's right. That's going to be, all of these are going to be huge matches. Yoshi versus Donkey Kong, that's a 4-2 versus a 3-2. We got Wario at 3-3 versus a Bowser 5-1. We got Captain Falcon at 5-0 versus Ness at 3-2. We got Ganon at 3-3 versus Dedede at 5-1. So both those last baddies matchups are 3-3s versus the 5-1s at the top. Wario and Ganon trying to claim their spot up there, trying to bring down the two kings. And then finally, we have Ike versus Lucario in a 6-0 versus 4-2 matchup. The heaviest of the heavy hitters there at the very top. Man, these high card matchups are going to be incredible. They're all super important. Honestly, most of these matches I would say are super important. Let's just get into it. I would say also, we're going to start things off then with the Team Mario division, only because the names really don't mean anything. The red division, Link versus Zelda. Zelda. Now, it is a little unfortunate. We're just going to get this one out of the way because nobody wants to watch Link fight Zelda. But this is a 5-1 Link versus the 2-3 Zelda here. So she does want to make a bit of a, she can make a bit of a statement here, taking out the leader, the 5-1 Link, because yes, he, other than Ike at 6-0, Captain Falcon at 5-0, Link and Dedede and Bowser are next at 5-1 overall. If we really want to think about things in the in terms of the playoffs, as we slightly start approaching now the halfway point, we're certainly past the quarter waypoint, right? 22 matches here. So we did 6. That is actually the official quarter waypoint. A little over a quarter there. So you can call that a slight milestone. This is a bigger milestone here after set 7, I believe, though, because of the finishing up of all the divisional play, 1 round each. Because everyone gets to fight in their division. Everyone fights everyone else in their division twice in this season. So, but the green and yellow will be done with their first rounds after today. So that's why today is a big milestone. It also moves us into those interdivisional matches. Zelda actually just got the first knockout. It was a pretty nice one there too. She's at 84%, 97% now. She has a chance to pull off a huge upset here. And not only that, but it's also going to move her to 3-3, and that's a very good spot to be this early on. I mean, when you think about it, there's still quite a ways to go here. 22 matches is a long way. It's actually 20 matches with your 2 buys, but 20 matches is still a long way to go. 6 matches in, not so much. Zelda finally knocked off there after passing 100%. Link finally able to do it. So he also struggled just last week, last set that is, against Sheik. He has the Beware. Zelda's got a Beware. Beware walked the wrong direction, so Zelda's pretty safe right now. He's now, oh no, she jumped right into it. And Link could capitalize on that. Not quite going to be able to. He's at 107. Zelda now though at 96. It's 97 after falling out of the frame. Got to be careful. That is Link's Mimikyu, I believe. Oh, what? What a counter. Zelda knocks Link off. She's at 117. It's still obviously anyone's game. Link wants to obviously make things easier on himself. He needs to get this knockout quick, even things back up. Totally whiffed the bomb, hit the arrow. Din's Fire, not quite getting the range she wants on that, because you need to just stand there and control the Din's Fire if you want it to go far, and so it's hard if you have Link shooting arrows at you to get it very far. Oh, the 160% will do it for Zelda, and now we're basically all tied up. Zelda grabs that Pokeball. It's an Oshawott. Link had one in his hand, but Oshawott knocked it out, and Zelda gets that too. It's a Fennekin, and Link jumps straight into the Fennekin's embers, and Zelda combos that with one soldier and another soldier, and Link took a couple more fires. Zelda has a Sizer coming out now. This is just insane. Link is about to lose. He's at 85%. He has been hit by so many things. He just barely dodged that Pincurchin hammer. He got hit by the Sizer one more time. Zelda's at 43, 57. Link's at 90 now. 98. Pincurchin is still down there. He finally had a ball, but no, Zelda with the up A. And Link just lost his second match to Zelda. Can you believe it? He is given the clap. He obviously is not very happy by his expression. But there it is. There it is. He's now, I mean, Peach has the chance now to claim that first spot again. I believe Peach may have had it for a bit in the beginning. She not, yeah, because she was the undefeated one that went the longest, I'm pretty sure. But she now has a chance to reclaim that if she can win here against Diddy in a little bit. But again, who knows? We could have another upset, guys. We began this thing with an upset. That's how it goes. That's how it goes here on Nerds Templar. SSBU AI Season 0. Lucas is going to be our first combatant here. Team Nintendo matchup against Zero Suit Samus, who has some good wins under her belt. 2 good wins under her belt. Only 2, but they were 2 good ones. Had some other good matches. Lucas, as I always say, puts on a great fight every time. Puts up a great fight. He's 3-3. He could easily be 6-0. He's now climbing the ranks as he's got 3 in a row, 3 wins in a row. Can he make it 4? And who did he beat, you ask? Maybe you didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. He beat Samus last time. Before that, he beat Sonic. And before that, he beat nobody because it was actually only 2 in a row. And the other one he won was his second. Actually, it was his very first one against the Ice Climbers. Okay, there you have it. So he did start off with a win. Then he had trouble for a long time there. All of them very close. Zoroark, nice damage there on Samus, 72%. And then here comes Beware with a big old uppercut, and there goes the Zero Suit. Lucas only at 48.9% right now on his first life. Knocks Samus in the head with that Snorlax Pokeball. Samus quickly to the other side of the map. Trying to slap him with that laser lasso. Do something else, Zero Suit Samus. Oh, like that. Grab a Soul Galio out of the Pokeball. That'll do it. The first hit is a hit. First one's a hit. The second one's a miss because of Samus. But the third one is successful and knocks Lucas out. 47% right now on Samus as they both move into their second stock. Their second stock. Togedemaru for Samus. We got an Oshawott for Samus. And it's 60 to 68% right now. Wow. Oh, it is Lucas. Lucas is going to make it, and I believe he had a little assistance by hitting Samus as he was going up there. Probably continued that jump a little further than it may have gone. All Samus needed to do was get out of the way after she had made the jump back to the edge. The Swirlix and Gardevoir. Swirlix gone. Inkay now. What are these Pokeballs? Inkay, of course, as far as I know, is bad as Goldeen. I don't know what he does other than fall in his face, spin around, do some flips. And Lucas at 118 is in danger here, up in the air. Oh, man. Counters and sends a little message, sending Zero Suit Samus out by Maletta. Counters that. Right back. And that's one more down for Lucas. He's on his last stock. 126 for Samus, and she just walked that Pokeball right off of the map. That was weird. That's Lucas's Meowth. Samus now down. It is tied. Last stock. Barely any damage on anyone. Awesome out now. Oh man. Okay, well, caught finally with that lasso that Samus really, really wanted to catch him with. Didn't do it like anything. The Suicune misses. PK, what is that? I don't know if it's a PK Pulse or PK Freeze or neither of those things, I guess. It's just the the shiny block thing. But it's very effective, that's for sure. 45% to 54% on this last stock. You can go below the thing, and you better do it, Samus, before he goes below first. And, oh man, lucky. Did he just thunder into her, maybe? Thunder Rocket. Got the Raichu, got the Ditto Lucas. A ton of stuff to deal with right now. Not looking good for Zero Suit Samus, 96%. Did a really good job, and again, just the way things began, so it ends. Beware with the uppercut while she's standing on the lower ledge. And that does it for her third life. Lucas takes another one. That is 3 now, officially, for him in a row. I'm not sure if we have anyone on that has gotten 4 in a row yet. That may be what we're waiting to see. 10 to 9 in items. Yeah, we might be waiting on a 4-win streak here. I'm sure somebody's on a 3. Is Mewtwo? That's right. Mewtwo just hit the 4-win streak by beating Wolf last time. After having those really, really bad first 2 matches, he's won all 4 after that. I was concerned about his AI after those first 2. I've seen him do well, and then after watching that, I had no idea what to think. But here we go, Lucas. Yes, Lucas moves to 4 and 3, a very, very respectable record to have at this point. And then we have Zero Suit Samus, unfortunately falling again. She's played some tough opponents. She's down to 2 and 5 now. Maybe she just needs some easy matches. But you know what? This is set 7. There's only 4 more fighters for her to go up against. In fact, 3, because next set she's on a bye. She gets a break there, and then she comes back to, just in case you're wondering, she's got then to finish things off, Mr. Game & Watch, then Ice Climbers, and then Ness. So things don't get very much easier for her. She may just end up not being very good, huh? All right, let's move on to our third match. That one was good as well. Lucas winning it relatively handily, but it was pretty close, huh? I mean, there was a chance for either way. Diddy versus Peach is what we got here. And this one as well could be an upset. Diddy obviously wants another win. 1 is not very many. 1 and 4 Diddy. 4 and 1 Peach. Diddy coming off a bye here. Peach coming off a win after coming off her loss, after coming off her bye, after being undefeated. So, kind of righting the ship, perhaps, in her last victory over Luigi. Now she gets another, perhaps easy matchup here against Diddy, one of the other 1 and 4s. Toon, Link, and Luigi later on gonna decide who moves to 1 and 5 for sure, and who moves to 2 and 4 for sure out of those guys. And of course, then yeah, there's Diddy, who holds that fate in his hands completely against the much more skilled, apparently, Princess Peach. Doing pretty well here, though. Lots of dodging. He's got to remember, he's got this. He's mostly always going to have the speed advantage most of the time, and so you can, as he's done in the one time he won, get a bunch of the Pokeballs. Don't let your opponent get them. You get them, and that's your advantage and not their advantage. That's a win-win in my book. Got 80%, 94% on him now, even though he's winning earlier. 67 on Peach only. Neither of them can really get around the Exeggutor right now, so we're pretty much just doing nothing at the moment. Both of them can just grab the Pokeball if they wanted. Diddy tries. They both do successfully. Diddy, I don't know, almost got exploded there, but he didn't. The Swirlix probably not going to do much for him. Some nice damage down on Peach there. He's got a turnip in hand. Diddy whacks her off the map. Not much else doing. Both of them 99 right now. Tied up. And a Keldeo for Peach. Uh-oh. 1 strike, and there goes Diddy. And misses the second, but there's still like... misses the third as well, but still a few left. It's that. Got a Togedemaru and one more strike from the Keldeo. Diddy's already at 42% on that second stock. Peach on her first, that was actually a Tapu Koko. Peach is up to 131 on her first. Diddy needs big hits, not little peanut blasts. Like a drop kick like that. Some snivy action. Peach was able to grab that ball. Let's see if she can actually use it. Oh, the parasol into Diddy there. Into the behind and into the Staryu Swift. 176 on Peach. She doesn't. Oh, the banana though. There she goes. 101 on Diddy now on his second stock as we go 2-2 here. Not very close, but honestly could be much worse for Diddy. If you can keep it 2-2 and 3 and 1-1 stock wise, that's much better than it could be for a lot. And those turnips were epic. I don't know what to say other than that. 2 turnips into the face of Diddy while he was trying to make it back onto the map, and it's over. Diddy barely making it back on. He almost just eliminated himself there. Peach only at 34% on her second stock, so it's looking real good for her. Diddy is trapped between the embers of Vulpix and almost the explosion of Electrode. He barely had room to make it away from that, and then while that's all happening, Peach just grabs a Marshadow. And now Diddy's dealing with that. 52% on his last life, 63 now, 57 on Peach still on her second. And she just grabbed a Genesect. No, that may have been, yeah, that was hers. And there goes Diddy Kong. Oh, that was rough. So, no upset there. No upset that time at all. 4-11 though, Diddy tried his best by scampering around. Probably had, again, what he needed to do here, we'll see it, 10-21 with a match that's 4-11 in length. Yeah, 10-21 items. He needed a few more of those. He needs the item advantage. Not only to keep it even, he needs the advantage. Maybe he would have had a much better chance if he did that. I mean, he kept it decently close until toward the end there. Peach did end with 2 lives, about 75-ish left percent-wise. Now, for our 4th matchup, we got the Pokemon Trainer versus Jigglypuff. Team Universe Division. Team Universe Division. Yep. Here we go. 4-2 Trainer, the 3-3 Jigglypuff. We started out with Jiggly at 3-0. Trainer started out up and down, winning and losing. Facing tough opponents half the time. That's why. But proving himself now, being 4-2, and Jigglypuff losing her last 3, his last 3, her last 3, its last 3 is now 3-3. And everyone's questioning, where's Jigglypuff going to end up? Oh, man. Jigglypuff is going to end up in the palm of a Pinkerton, who then launches it off of the map. And already down 1 stock is the Puffball. Tries to sleep on Charizard. Not happening here. Charizard Fire Dash doesn't work. Always scary. Here comes Squirtle. Mimikyu as well. Ivysaur now. Mimikyu is... I don't know whose that is. It might be Jigglypuff's. It is Jigglypuff's Mimikyu, and probably the last gasp of a grasp finally actually got Ivysaur and eliminated. Now we're 2-2. Jigglypuff already at 104. Charizard out for the Pokemon Trainer. Here comes Squirtle now. Pokeball falls. Jigglypuff has it. It's a go-goat. Jigglypuff 118% off the map right now. 120, 130, not 130, that is. And a Lugia comes out in the middle of the map. Oh, Jigglypuff just hanging around. Nope, not going to work this time. There goes Jiggly. 1 life left. 32% on Ivysaur / Pokemon Trainer. Charizard's out now. 60, 70% now. What is happening? There is a flower on Charizard's head somehow. Scizor's out now. Jigglypuff with a rollout misses Charizard. Nice block there, but then almost flies off the map, trying to now avoid the Beware. He's being very wary of the Beware, staying off the map the entire time, basically. Oh, don't fall too far there. Charizard can fly, of course. That's always useful. He's at 108 right now. Up 1 stock. Completely avoided the Beware. It's like they're getting smarter. Creepy. Or some of them are just smarter than others, perhaps. Especially when they can just kind of avoid the entire map the whole time, like Charizard can. And then come blasting in with the Fire Dash. Flame Dash. I don't know what that's called. Flame Dash. 169%. Oh, there goes Jigglypuff, only at 81. Charizard with the headbutt. There you have it. Jigglypuff loses again. Was looking so good at first, huh? Beat Pikachu, beat Olimar, and then beat Lucario. So, you know, I mean, you beat Pikachu, you beat Lucario. That's definitely good. 8 to 8 items. But I guess Pokemon Trainer, I don't know. Lucario beat Pokemon Trainer, so there you have that. Never know, really, I guess, what's going to happen. Jigglypuff can easily make a comeback here for itself. It's very possible. Moving into the next, the 5th match of 6 in the mid-card here. We've got the 4-2 Mewtwo, another Pokemon, obviously, against Snake. The two that don't really belong. Well, Mewtwo belongs more than Snake does in the villains category. But I needed another one to go in there, and Snake just seemed to fit the bill the most. Here we go. This is, again, 4-2 versus the 1-5 Snake. Eesh. Snake he would be, of course, the bottom if it weren't for Meta Knight, who's 0-6. Right now, they're both slowly falling too far behind to do anything here, to have any chance, because again, we're talking after the divisions now, we know it's a Genesect here for Snake, yeah, as it hits Mewtwo a few times, and Mewtwo gets caught underneath it and blasts Mewtwo away. That's a quick one, and that may be Mewtwo's Deoxys though. Try to see if he can even the score. Nope, not quite. But yes, now that we know how the playoffs are going to work, we know that there's going to be 16 spots. Those are spread out between the total of all the divisions together, whoever has the best records. And after that, it's the 8 buys, and those are divisional. 2 top in every division will get those buys. However, that's all. So if you're that far behind already, you got to start worrying about if you have any chance of your 2 top division spots. And then, of course, you also are basically equally as concerned, because it's going to be almost just as hard to then make the playoffs in the other 16 spots that are spread across the rest of the divisions here. One perhaps bright spot for both the green and yellow divisions, of which the Team Baddies green division is, will be that they do get to play the interdivisional games, and even if they don't do quite as good as they wished in the divisional matchups, they might even be able to make up some of those wins in the interdivisional play against Team Universe. Mewtwo finally able to get that first life of Snake. He's at 125%. Can you believe Snake at the 1 and 5 just knocks Mewtwo out again? We are about to have a massive upset right here, folks. Lunala is able to hit Snake once, maybe twice. Yeah, Snake just let that happen, basically. So he's now at 88% and pretty much brought Mewtwo back in this. Mewtwo got a nice, I don't know, Psyshock or something. 111% now on Snake. That is a Zoroark for Mewtwo. Snake threw his Pokeball off the map, I believe, then. And he's definitely done. This is neck and neck once again. Mewtwo's got a Pokeball. He's got the Abra. He used the Pokeball, I believe, and it's Mimikyu. So also going to be not great, but it's going to be hard for Mimikyu to do anything. Abra just left. So yeah, Snake is not avoiding the Pokemon, which is a big problem. Mewtwo doesn't do anything while he's in there. He just runs back and forth with the Pokeball in hand. Oh no! It fell awesome though. Combo there. Not quite enough damage though on Snake for that to knock him the whole way, but if he had any more, if he was at 70, he was done right there. Mewtwo 27, Snake 81. Pincurchin is Mewtwo's in the middle of the map. The Inkay belongs to Snake, and man, Snake can't do anything. That Pincurchin just keeps hammering him every time he comes close. It now just left, but a Bomb of Snow now on the field for Mewtwo as he jumps behind Snake's rocket launcher as he's launching the rocket. Ooh, a nice grab by Snake there, but still, Mewtwo, oh no, had the Pokeball, and he just pulled up Beware. Snake at 139%. It's over if he gets touched at all by that or the Snivy, but there it is! Oh, I didn't know who it was at first. Mewtwo at 83%. It could have been him, but it wasn't. He gets the knockout on Snake. Ooh, that was a close one. Very close. I shouldn't have said we almost have. I guess I shouldn't have said it. Didn't happen. Mewtwo with an amazing comeback instead of being upset by the 1 and 5 Snake. He moves on to 5 and 2 himself. Snake, unfortunately, 1 and 6 now. 14-8 in items. Mewtwo won that. Definitely won him that match. No doubt about that. Beware for sure. I mean, it didn't actually get the last hit, but I'm sure it helped. Finally, for the last of the mid cards here, another great one. We've got the 3 and 3 Mario versus, where is the thing? Snake. Sheik. Team Mario matchup. And a lower one here, but very important because it's not the lowest of the low. We're talking Sheik at 2 and 4, Mario at 3 and 3. Mario is actually ranked number 6. Sheik is ranked number 8. Sheik has not had her bye yet. No, wait. Yeah, neither of them have had their bye yet. So there's also that. Their first bye, I should say. Everyone will have 2. The Team Yellow and Green will have them all together at once. In the big group of 4 sets. We'll also have 4 less matches during those 4 sets while they go through their byes. And then they'll just be done with that. And it will be back to everything pretty much being normal. Especially once they're done with their last 2 interdivisional matchups at that point. And then for the last 7, again, like the first 7, for the last 7, it'll be all division, all the time. Now for this one, Sheik, ooh, fighting off the side here. Sheik able to survive, 135%. Mario only at 39. Go-Goat on his side. Got a Pokeball there too. Sheik at 146 still on, but Xerneas for Mario, and that's an easy, quick little swipe that's enough to knock Sheik off with that gold buff. See what Mario can do. He's got another Pokeball. He's getting knocked around though, even though he's gold, getting knocked around by Sheik right now. The coin hit not doing as much as I thought it would do while he was I believe he was still gold when he did that. Maybe it had just worn off. So get a Mario, helping quite a lot. The Fletchling might be Sheik's. Nope, it's not Sheik's, definitely not. Everything is Mario's currently. as well as the lead. 2 to 3 in stock, and it's tied up 83% wise. Oddly, Mario's number looks darker even though his number's lower. Is that just me, or I don't know. Mario at 90, Sheik at 113, and she's out of there. Mario cleaning house with that scissor, the help of that scissor, right? Probably his Spupa as well, but that Ditto is Sheik's. Maybe a little bit of a Ditto comeback here. Oh, Mario with the up B gets both of them. Or I'm sorry, the down B is that, yeah. 118 on Mario's first stock though. Hasn't lost any yet. Sheik on her last. Now dealing with the Abra, which is annoying when you have 122%, because if you're that far off the map and your opponent is good at timing things, which the level 9 CPU can tend to be, you're going to have a bad time. Electrode obviously would knock him off. Electrode rarely gets a hit. Same as Snorlax. But we did actually see Snorlax get that knockout victory win for somebody. Was that? I think it was last set. Now a Deoxys on the left side for Mario. Almost in the middle, actually. Oh, he almost kicks Sheik backward into it, but not quite. And he's dealing with a Marshadow currently. It's fine, probably, for him. He's probably not too... Wait a second. Sheik's dealing with the Marshadow. I stand corrected. I thought it was Mario. Nope. Yeah. Mario. Flawless victory. Staying on, remaining at 137%. He doesn't lose any lives. Goodbye, Sheik. Now, what do you think about that, guys? Mario, 2 in a row now over Toon, Link, and Sheik. Where does he belong in the grand scheme of things? Does he belong just under the best in the division? Is that where he ends up? Just in the middle of the pack? 15 to 5 in items. 15 to 5 in items. Doobity doobity doo bow. That is it, my friends, for the first set of 3. I'm sorry, the mid card set of 3 of our sets of 6 here. It's only the beginning of the set number 7. So stay tuned. A quick video pause here, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Randy here, Nerds Templar, here with the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League Challenge. This is Season 0. This is a 38 fighter league. It's a solo league. We're 1v1s. You already know that because this is the middle of set number 7. Here we go. Let's do this. We got, after Link has beaten Zelda, Lucas beat Zero Suit Samus, Peach beat Diddy, Pokemon Trainer beat Jigglypuff, Mewtwo beat Snake, and Mario just beat Sheik. We now move into our low card matchups, which are just as epic, I'll betcha. We have the 2 and 4 Marth versus the also 2 and 4 Pikachu, trying to stake their claim in this Team Universe division, this yellow division. There's room for them at the top if they can win this match for sure. So here we go. Again, Pikachu coming off of a loss, I believe, but before that, there's actually 2 losses in a row, but before that were the 2 wins in a row. So maybe looking to bounce back here. Might say the same about Marth, who lost 1, won 2 before that, lost the last 1. So both coming off losses here. Pikachu stringing 2 together. And, ooh, man, almost knocked off here. The Vulpix right on the edge of the map there for Marth. 111 for Pikachu, 50 for Marth. It's very frightening. Oh, no. Suicune. Ooh. Knocking Pikachu out to start things off here. 50% left on Marth's first life. See if Pikachu can answer that. Pokeball of his is going to be a Scizor. Oh, man, and he will immediately answer with that. Knocking Marth off. It's 0-0, 2 stock each. Pikachu pulls a Meowth. His best bud. Another ball. And it's a Fennekin. Ooh, man, Marth runs right into that first one. Pikachu able to capitalize on that a little bit there. Not a bunch. Marth able to grab the Alolan Vulpix. We've got a Vulpix versus Fennekin. I thought that was another Vulpix, but it is a Fennekin, not Vulpix versus Vulpix. Not yet. One of these days. There's an Abra for Marth. Who is... Oh, nope. He's going to be able to make it back up. Abra is definitely going to help him get the Pikachu away and let him regroup a little bit here, as he's at 97, 102 now. Pikachu's at 44 on both on their second stock again. Marth has Togedemaru. Oh man, that'll help out. Pikachu dropped the other Pokeball, and it's a Dedede. So many electric Pokemon right now. 3 out on the field, counting Pikachu. And now Marth, another Pokeball. It's just an Inkay. He is getting really unlucky here. But with that sword attack, there goes Pikachu. He's in the lead now. He's got an extra stock. He's at 120%, but see how long he can last here on that second stock advantage. In this, obviously here, you want to just smack as much percent on your opponent as you can. Necessarily want to worry about any huge hits or anything. Just do as much as you can before you lose this stock advantage. In Pikachu's case, it's the opposite. You want to get in and get that big hit before you fall too far behind. Spupa kind of in the way here, not doing a whole lot. Now an Abomasnow in the middle of the map. The edge fight then is real. Pikachu with a with his quick attack, his Skull Bash thing, whatever it is, Electro Dash, and then he got hit by the Abomasnow afterwards with this Frost. Missed the Suicune, 155 on Marth, and Pikachu finally gets him. He has 117% on him already. That's not good. He's gonna need something big here. He's gonna need some kind of miracle, like a Keldeo, and not to get caught, and something like that. And Marth pretty handily wins this tie-breaking matchup of the 2 and 4s. And just maybe, Marth is better than his record would suppose. Let's see. Again, this is the end. 345, pretty decently long one. This is the end of the first division matchups for the green and yellow divisions, which is this division, the yellow one. So it's 13-6 in Pokeballs. Marth won on that front as well. And that is that. Now we're moving to the Team Nintendo division again. We've got Ice Climbers. Finally, this is actually only the second matchup of Team Nintendo. Yeah, Ice Climbers versus Fox. And this is another lower tie-breaking matchup, 2 and 3 versus 2 and 3. Very important, obviously, for both of them here. They both had their buys, first buys, that is. About halfway through the buys for the bigger divisions here, just over halfway through, because it's an odd number, obviously. Fox missing that up A attack. Some ice being thrown at him as he tries to grab that Pokeball. He's successful. He is faster than Ice Climbers. He has got that going for him. He gets a Goldeen from it. Ice Climbers just hammering him with those ice cubes, not doing a whole lot. A bit. Got the Swirlix now for Fox. Slows down the Ice Climbers. Wait a second. Got the Metagross now. Not doing a whole lot else though. Only 58% on the Ice Climbers here. 59 now for Fox. 63 for the Ice Climbers. They're keeping it really close even though Fox is getting every Pokeball. Got a Vulpix now. And yeah, Ice Climber was kind of right there. That should be like super effective on them, right? 87%. Oh no, there goes the female ice climber. Pink ice climber goes down. Blue ice climber all by himself here. Under 6%. Does he take extra damage? I don't think so. Or just maybe you can't do a lot of things. You do less, and oh man, that'll help come back here real quick. The Beware uppercut to Fox, and that's actually the first true life being taken. Oh man, Fox almost another one. Beware is going for a double kill. Can't quite get it. Can't quite. But now, wow, this is not good for Fox. He's now dealing with the Mimikyu, even though there's only one Ice Climber on this first stock of his. So has yet to go down. Oh, I think it's just less damage because you're only one, and it's going to be harder to get back up on the stage because you can't use the tandem. But wow, because the Mimikyu caught Fox, that's it, obliterated in there. And now it's 1 to 3 ice climbers, but it's just the one right now on the first. It's still 3 stock, 1 ice climber left on it. This is fantastic. He's doing a very good job by himself here. He got both the eliminations on his own, and he just grabbed a Goldine. Fox needs to figure out how to play the game, I think. Fennekin might help a little bit, not quite yet. Blocks the ice, one of them at least. Got to get in there. Like we mentioned before, at this point, you need to just get those knockouts as fast as possible. The Staryu might help, but not way up. Oh no! It was like at the very crest of his falling into the air, I guess I should say, that the Staryu stopped and was able to get him with the Swift. Got the knockout there pretty quick, and this is Solgaleo is for Fox now. Hold on a second. Wait just a moment, my friends. That is, oh, that's almost a triple hit from the Solgaleo. They're lucky. That would have been the end of the Ice Climber's second stock immediately. But luckily, they still have quite a good lead here. He's got his friend back now. Oh, but it's bad if he goes first because that means they both lose. 126, 131 for Fox. Oh no, the Arceus comes out. Fox is not going to be able to survive that. He survived it. Wait, was that Fox's Arceus? Am I missing something there? Maybe it was, because we did lose Pink Ice Climber again. Blue on his own once again. Some of this is maybe Fox's. I'm not positive here. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a slight chance Fox can bring this one back. Can't believe he just blocked that hammer. Mallet worked for him there. I believe that is the Ice Climber's Mimikyu, though. Whoever's it is, if it's Ice Climbers and Fox gets trapped, it's game. And that'll be twice that he gets trapped in the Mimikyu. No, it is Fox's Mimikyu this time. And only the one. That's actually the best thing that you could have happen is Ice Climbers, because he doesn't actually take damage when that happens to the pink one. Very interesting. Happens with a lot of other things as well. The Pink Ice Climber won't take the damage if it's getting hit by projectiles and stuff. So 192 on Fox. He can't quite make the comeback. Ice Climbers, wait a second. Again, they were both 2 and 3, so it was bound to be an even matchup. The Ice Climbers climbing their way up in the leaderboard here in Team Nintendo. 429 on that one. Yep, that was a nice long one there. 8 to 15 in items. Did not help Fox. He couldn't beat the ice climbing tandem there. And now we move on to another, again, only our second baddies matchup. We've got a low one here. That's why it's in the middle. We got Meta Knight, but that doesn't mean it's going to be bad against Wolf. Obviously, Meta Knight at 0-6 really wants to win this one. Everyone always wants to win. That's kind of the name of the game, win. Wolf at 3 and 3. Speaking of middle of the pack of wolves here, is exactly where he is. You need to win at 3 and 3 to stay up with everybody else in this division. All the divisions very competitive right now. Some will become a little less so perhaps in the second half here, but That remains to be seen. Especially because these smaller divisions, depending on what happens in the interdivisional play, it could really spice things up for their later division matchups, rematches. We got a Beware on the side of Fox, I believe, here, and the Marshadow on this side. Yep. Poor Meta Knight. Don't mind the Marshadow, he's gone now anyway. So yeah, Wolf has proven to be a really tough contender, beating some really tough opponents in those 3 wins he's got. Coming close in the other 3. Giratina for him now. Uh-oh. Meta Knight is in a bad spot. He's able to avoid that and get the knockout on Wolf, tying things up. Oh no, Giratina just keeps knocking him back off of the stage. That is not good. Giratina all by himself, just by standing there like a big dinosaur thing, doesn't allow Meta Knight back on the stage. That was amazing. And that's the kind of stuff the Meta Knight always has to deal with. And now he's down an entire life. It's not looking good for him already. He's got a Snivy down there with the Razor Leaves. He gets a couple hits and able to also connect on a few sword hits of his own. Does not get that Sizer for him though. That's a Wolf Sizer. That's Scissor. That's not good at all. Ooh! Had a shot at Wolf above him there for a moment, but no, not able to capitalize on that. Now he's in the same predicament, but he actually gets him with the down A. He did it! Only 47% taken here by Meta Knight. Wolf just pulled a Victini. Are you kidding me right now? So the Pokemon winning this one for Wolf, he's just waiting till the right time. And now the time has come. And Meta Knight loses. We don't have Final Smashes here, but we do have Pokeballs. And Pokeballs mean Victini, and Victini means Final Smash. And Final Smash to the level 9 AI means death. So, Wolf wins. 229, Meta Knight had a great shot, especially if we take away the Giratina and the Victini. 4 to 8 in Pokeballs in favor of Wolf. Meta Knight would have had a much better shot. We'll just say that. But that's not what happened. Now we move on to poor Meta Knight. We move on to Toon Link, 1 and 4. Another low one, but an interesting one, versus Luigi at 1 and 4. So Battle of the 1 and 4 is almost at the bottom of Team Mario division, but Diddy is 1 and 5 right now. He just had his bye, so yeah, he's actually, of course, done for the day. He's at 1 and 5. See, one of these guys moved down to 1 and 5. One of them is going to move up to 2 and 4, and they're going to be up at 2 and 4 with, which is kind of still, honestly, all things considered. I mean, it could be much worse after only 6 matches, or maybe 7 weeks, as most of them will have had their bye. The majority have had their bye in the big divisions at this point. Toon Link Luigi trying to bring it back here. Able to get Toon Link in that Mimikyu. That is not good for Toon Link. Oh wow, he is obliterated at 96%. Unbelievable. Got a ball sitting there. Ooh, Link. It looked like he was going to be able to knock Luigi up, but no. Luigi remains on 77%. He didn't have that much damage done to him yet. Toon Link's got a ball for himself. Fennekin for Luigi over there, and a Snivy there for Toon Link. Luigi just stopped jumping into it and he'll be fine. Toon Link's got another ball though. It's a Soul Galio. That is not good for Luigi. He avoids the first. He is not going to avoid that one. Oh, he did avoid the second, and the third is definitely not going to be avoided there. Toon Link does get that one. Knockout. First knockout on Luigi. Toon Link at 84% on this second stock as Luigi begins his. And there's a Beware. And there goes Toon Link. Beware still obviously on the field for a bit now. Still. And that's unfortunate for him. He's going to block one of those uppercuts, but not that one. Nope, that's the end of Beware, but he's already at 67% now. 80%, 91%. This looks like it might be the end, as Luigi has 26% left on his second stock still. 117 on Toon Link's last. 131. It's just a matter of time. Unless he gets like a Keldeo in that Pokeball there or something. Luigi gets the ball. It's an NK. Still unable to get the finish here though, Luigi. Not playing as far off the edge as he usually does in this one. Oh! Here we go. Maybe. Nope. He could do it. He's got a major advantage right now. You maybe don't want to do it until you start having, you know, a little higher percent. Just because, like, you don't really want to waste when you're so low on percent. You want to kind of, you know, take advantage of that. Once you get into maybe the 80s or so, and you know you are close to losing that life, then maybe you play it a little more risky. But you don't want to risk a life that's so fresh, right? So anyway, Luigi does win it, as we all knew would happen at that point. 246. Toon Link did his best. Toon Link did beat Peach. Reminder of the one that he did win. It was Peach, who is at the top of the division. So you never know. Items 3 to 11 in favor of Luigi. Wow. Luigi, though, finally wins his second match. That took a long time. 7th set here. We have now Pit in the team universe versus Olimar. Another bottom of the barrel battle. This one even more so, because Pit's 2 and 4, but Olimar is 1 and 5. So does Olimar join the 2 and 4s, or the 2 and 5s? It would be, I guess. Or will he remain at the bottom by himself, and he will start falling behind more and more here if Pit wins, because he'll go to 3 and 4. Marth is now 3 and 4 after beating Pikachu. Pikachu will be 2 and 5. So Olimar, either way, will only remain at least a game behind him, but Pikachu not the easiest opponent, even if he's 2 and 5. Right now, and Olimar's had some good matches too. Let's not forget those. Even against Ike, he performed one of the better performers against Ike, I would have to say, from what I remember. Got a decent chance here. He's neck and neck with Pit. And again, this is just the 2 of the worst in the division, so if he's going to have a good chance of winning any, it's going to be maybe this one, as the Snorlax comes out of the ball and headbutts Pit before he even goes for the body slam. And that was the first knockout. Olimar is in the lead here, and Olimar dishing out some extra damage on Pit's second life here. And already has Pit to 66% again. Chespin hits him again with those chestnuts. That's 88%. And a Kyogre for Olimar. Pit is in a lot of trouble here. He needs to fly away from the big water hydro pump. I'm not sure what happened there. He looked like he just stopped flapping his wings. I don't know if he ever used his up B, but he didn't make it back. Pit is down to 1 life. Olimar is at 78% on his first life still. And he has a Mimikyu. And Mimikyu at this point, with Pit at 65%, would perhaps knock him out. He's just going to hang up there on the on the platform. He is not on the platform anymore. But wait, it looked like he went for Olimar, so that may have been... Either way, it doesn't matter. Entei there, not going to hit anything. Ooh, Pit almost flying into it. Unintentionally, with the help of Olimar, of course. Lunala, though, now for Pit, almost fires Olimar into it. Not quite, can't quite get it. Oh, it gets him that time. Tapu Koko in the middle of the map, though, for Olimar. Pit needs to just stay away somehow. This is crazy. Pit's at 124. He has basically no chance because that was Olimar's first stock that he just lost there. Crazy. Pit's at 148. Olimar just blocked that side B from Pit. Oh man, and there it is. Olimar with the decisive victory over Pit. There you have it. That tells you where everyone stands. Got another 2 and 5. 3 of them at the bottom at 2 and 5 now. What a division this is. Still got Ike at the very top undefeated, however. What else do we have? 313. Not even close. Twice the damage done by Olimar there. 5 to 12 in Pokeballs in favor of Olimar. Not a good showing by Pit there. 2 and 5 for him, 2 and 5 for Olimar as we move to the last set, the last match of our low card set, subset, if you will, of set 7. And this is going to be another Nintendo matchup. It's Game & Watch. Voices. Sonic. Let's do it. Hope you're enjoying, guys. Getting well into this thing, and the further in we get, the more interesting and entertaining I feel like it gets. You know, the more history it has, the better. And so even moving into the season 1, it'll have some of that official, unofficial history of season 0 behind it. So yeah, that's one great thing about this. Of course, it's also going to be a month of promotion for that live season 1. So hopefully we'll have a couple people at least watching live when we first start, because again, we're going to be giving out stream points. They don't mean anything except bragging rights and maybe a tiny little prize at the very end of the season. Other than that, it's completely non-monetary. It's just for fun. Stream points given out for us to bet on, points gained for doing other stuff, perhaps ways to get the points that you can bet with. But also, if you don't have any at all, you'll get some for free just for making your first bets. It's almost like, it sounds like FanDuel or something, but it's not. There's no actual money involved at all. The points don't translate to money in any fashion, so bear that in mind. Anyway, Sonic already lost one of his stock here. He's at 51% on his second, 107 right now for Mr. Game & Watch, who is taking it to the Hedgehog currently. And they never put Shadow or Knuckles in Smash Bros. Isn't that interesting? Maybe in the future. This can't be the actual last Smash Bros, right? I have to make a new one for the next system. That's incredible. Mr. Game & Watch just got a Victini. This is basically game. What? He just didn't do anything with it. He's got a Soul Galio, though. That's pretty much just as good. Soul Galio gonna miss completely the second and the third as well. Not the best timing. Arceus, though, that's going to be very helpful for Sonic. Didn't need it for all that much, but it did kind of give him a little boost there with his own attack, taking Game & Watch's first stock away. But Sonic's got a little work to do here. I think that was his Mew. If it wasn't, he almost got caught above it. Ooh, Sonic rolling in quick. He's got to play a little careful, but at the same time, he needs those big hits. He needs the Pokeballs for sure. One just fall behind Metagross? No. Oh man, Game & Watch missed the 9 hammer as he was jumping away from Sonic. He hit it and he just missed because he jumped away. And then he gets a Goldeen. Consolation prize. Oh, Sonic coming down with that ball form. Not enough. 43 on Game & Watch, 80 on Sonic's last. He got a 1 there, Mr. Game & Watch. That's not going to do it. 58 to 82. Again, Sonic down one stock on his last stock. Gets that ball. It's a Pincurchin. Oh no, and Alolan Raichu for Game & Watch though. Sonic sort of staying next to that Pincurchin. Not the worst strategy. But when he jumps away, Game & Watch keeps poking him and poking him and poking him. That's all he's got to do. He's got Sonic on the ropes. Ooh, man, Sonic gets the second stock off of Game & Watch after a hard-fought battle. He's at 125% now. Let's see if he can somehow make a comeback. Got the Spupa and the Snivy down there. And the hammer came down. Sonic's at 139. Hammer didn't do all that much. Moletta. And the bomb does it. Bye-bye Sonic, Mr. Game & Watch. Picking up his second win in a row. Second win overall. Is he about to make a big comeback? Is he finally about to string some wins together like Lucas? Because again, he's been one of the ones that he's always in a close one, always does well, usually just barely loses. This one he wins again, 2 in a row. 18 to 7 items, that'll always help. And that though is it for our low card subset. And now we're going to move in after this very quick video break, just for purposes of stopping my video. We'll move into the high card matches, our last and best, hopefully best 6 matches here. Stay tuned, Nerds Templar. Alright, we are back with the high card subset of set number 7 here, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI Challenge Series. Season 0. That's a long name, isn't it? Oh, man. Falco is going to start things off for us in these best of matches for today versus Rob. And that is a 3-3 Falco versus a 4-2 Rob. Vying for the very top. Not the very top, I guess, but toward the top for sure. Be sure to like, subscribe if you have not yet. Comment, let me know, let us know how many matches you've gotten correctly in your practicing of guessing matchups. Predictions. Always good to know if you've got any cool stats to share with us through the series so far. That's always welcome as well. Then thank you very much if you do something like that. A lot of fun stats we could do. I've mentioned a few in the past. Pokemon's knockouts, which also coincides sort of with like ranked Pokemon, the Pokemon ranked. And thing like different records, win streaks. Oh, there goes Falco. There goes Rob. Falco first knockout there for him. It's 25% only on his first life. Do win streaks. We can do who's flown the fastest, who's knocked someone, launched someone the fastest, who's had the most Pokeballs, all kinds of different stuff. Longest match, shortest match, 69% now on Falco. Rob needs to take care of this first life of his quick. Falco doing just fine though for himself. Not doing a whole lot of damage at the moment, but did get a couple more hits in there. Got another Pokeball for himself after that Goldeen. Got Chespin on the left side of the map. Fighting on the right here though. Nothing doing for the little chestnut throwing squirrel thing. Beaver. Chipmunk. Alolan Raichu knocking Rob around now. Been decent for Falco finally there. But But honestly, Rob needs something in general to start going his way. Ooh, nice reflect of that laser. Falco's close to taking Rob's second stock here without losing one yet. Oh, and there it is. He's got a Suicune. Rob does not go down there. He finally gets that upper kick and gets Falco's first stock. Got a Pincurchin. It is Rob's. Ooh, nice. Falco's got the Tapu Koko on the left side. He could hang out behind that and shoot some lasers, but he decides to just go straight at Rob, rendering Tapu Koko useless. I hope I'm saying the right one. You guys will be correcting me, I'm sure, if I'm not. I think I said Tapu Bolo to start with, but I think that might be the green one. I think Lele is the psychic one. I might be making all of that up. Falco, really without any issue, just destroyed Rob. So that is very interesting because that was Falco was the 3-3, Rob was the 4-2 there. I love that clap. Yeah, all right. Well, what do you say about that, folks? Falco is showing his gusto for sure. 9-6. In items, Falco's favor. All right, interesting first matchup there for the high card. We got now Yoshi versus, these are all, of course, going to be fantastic matches. Donkey Kong, 4-2 Yoshi versus the 3-2 Donkey Kong. Both of them trying to stay up at the top of the division.
3, 2, 1, go!
Of course, Yoshi doing much better, but Yoshi's ranked 4, Donkey Kong is ranked 5 in this division, so this is the matchup right now. Yoshi has yet to have his bye. He will be having his. We got Kirby right now on his. Yoshi has the next, then Link, and then Mario, and then Sheik to finish things off, and we'll be going back around for the next 11 sets, next 11 buys. Yoshi had already taken a lot of damage here. Yep, 131%. DK smacks him out of here. Claps him out, really. Now he's got a Scizor and a Bell. Also might be, yeah, Yoshi's down there. Yoshi gonna give him a little nose poke. Oh, he's also gonna get a nice charge attack off there. Or, uh-oh. Oh, that Solgaleo is Yoshi's. And it is able to hit, oh, Donkey Kong just evaded that second one. And now then avoided the third. Well done on his end. Pincurchin stuck between a Pincurchin and a Yoshi there for a moment. He now gets a Goldeen. Yoshi's got to get Donkey Kong off the map. Get the big ape off the map soon. He's already at 77. Yeah, there you go. On his next, he is at about 120 some when Donkey Kong fell off there. 77 already on Yoshi's second stock, though. He's got to be careful. Togepi. Uh-oh. Metronome coming out. It's an earthquake. Ooh. Frozen by the Abomasnow DK was. Yoshi then grabbed the Beware from the next Pokeball, and now Donkey Kong has to beware of the Beware Bear. Ooh, there's an uppercut. I don't think he actually got the double damage for the double connection, but he did get the hit, and then Yoshi hit him, and then the Beware finished the uppercut there, and knocks Donkey Kong's second life out. And Yoshi actually just took the lead because of that. He was behind, obviously. Now he's not. And a bunch of damage from that Staryu Swift on Donkey Kong there on his last stock. Yoshi about to make a huge comeback and take this one. And it might look like he did it pretty handily if he gets this without losing his next stock. And he may have just done it. He did! Just knocking Donkey Kong too far down off the map. I'll help you out there, Donkey Kong. I'll help you down. I'll help you down from this high ledge, he said. Donkey Kong gives him the slow clap. What a match, though. Yoshi, I guess the favorite at 4-2 over the 3-2 Donkey Kong, but such a close record. You never know what's going to happen. Apparently that is what's going to happen. 9-5 in items. Yoshi wins that. Great match. Great match. Got now. That was actually our last Team Mario matchup there. We got our second to last Team Baddies matchup. This is Wario here versus Bowser. We got two matchups that are similar. 3-3 Wario against the 5-1 Bowser. In 2 matches from now, we'll see Ganon at 3-3 versus Dedede at 5-1. But for now, let's see how these 3-3 and 5-1s do. Wario, Bowser, fight.
2, 1, go!
Again, Bowser wants to stay at the top. Dedede's the true first rank right now in their division because he beat Bowser in the head-to-head. In their first head-to-head, that is. There's always, because everyone only plays each other twice in the division, there is the possibility of a lot of them tying 1-1 in that head-to-head. So there will be other need for other tiebreakers, probably. I would say it's very much bound to happen. And wow, what a very strong showing at the beginning here from Bowser with his scissor to start things off. Never mind, I take that back. That's actually Wario's scissor. Bowser's just doing work by himself. Did take a lot of hits though afterwards with the scissor, and he's at 82 right now. Though he has the stock advantage. Don't go back to the electrode. He did. I don't know why he did that. That was one of the first knockouts Electrode ever had. What did Wario? What shit? I looked away for a moment and Wario eliminated himself or something. So he's down to 1 stock. He's already at 80% on that thing because Bowser is such a heavy hitter. At 103 now with the Togedemaru in the middle of the map, and oh no, Bowser just got Latios. Game over already. Oh wait, no, that was... I keep missing it apparently. That was actually Wario's, but no, the Keldeo is Bowser's. There's no escaping that, Wario, my friend. Bowser annihilating Wario in that one with the help of a couple Pokemon, perhaps. Maybe. Although Wario had his share, a 1:33 match. That was one of the fastest for sure. Wario had his share, 6-2 actually. Bowser had the Keldeo and one other Pokemon. I don't even remember what it was, but either way, Keldeo's all he really needed, huh? Wario eliminated himself, I'm pretty sure, on the second stock, or else we'd probably still be fighting this match. We got 3 left. That means Wario moves to 3-4, which is, he's very, I'm sure, very sad about that. That might be the first time he's dropped below 500. So big ol' sad face for Wario. Bowser, though, remains toward the top. He's not quite at the top still because of Dedede. We'll see. Still have to see what he does against Ganondorf soon here. But for now, Bowser is 6-1 and doesn't have to worry about not being 6-1 because he's done. But now we have our final Team Nintendo matchup. This is Captain Falcon, the undefeated, one of our 2 undefeated, versus Ness, who's looking for a little redemption here. Will he find it against the undefeated 5-0 Captain Falcon? This Ness here, 3-2. After losing 2 in a row, being 3-0, losing 2 in a row, he had his bye already, of course. Falcon as well. In fact, they had them almost back. They did have them back-to-back, Ness and then Falcon back in 3, set 3 and 4. And at that point, they were both undefeated. Now, yeah, Ness trying to climb back into this thing. He's doing okay, but you know what happened was, oh my goodness! What happened just now is Captain Falcon just handled Ness. No problem there in the beginning. Okay, there is a Lugia. I believe that might be Ness's Lugia. Hard to tell. Lugia actually rarely hits stuff, which is interesting. When he does, they definitely go flying, though. Ness needs a quick knockout here. It may not be... Captain Falcon may not be the easiest guy to just knock out for Ness. He needs like a baseball bat hit or something. Maybe a yo-yo. That almost did it. 108 for Captain Falcon. He's got Ness to 45, though. Palkia doesn't help anybody. But if anything, it helps... well, if it weren't for them being level 9 CPUs, it would help the one with more stock, no matter what. Ness able to take Falcon down with only taking 51% at that moment. Falcon came back down, hit him twice, took him to 81, and knocked him off the map. And Captain Falcon with the Snorlax! Ness avoids that. He's at 0%. It would have knocked him out, but it would have definitely done a ton of damage. 33 for Captain Falcon, 34, 35. He's still got an extra stock. Ness falling behind quickly, as most tend to do with Captain Falcon. And Ike, the two undefeated still. Oh, wait a second, Ness. Oh, twice now. No. Somehow Falcon evades the Entei twice. I'm pretty sure that was Ness's, right? Ness knocked him into it twice. Togepi now, not doing a whole lot. Ness has him up to 116 now. Still unable to get the knockout. Meowth on the right side of the map on 38, and Falcon caught in that a moment at 170 now. Ness only at 50%. He needs the knockout right now if he's gonna remain in this one. Gotta be careful of the Abomasnow. Now there's, oh no, there's an Exeggutor that's going to push Abomasnow and everyone. Luckily, the Abomasnow gone, but Ness. Oh, what? Ooh, baby. That was a decent launch. Probably not too fast, but it was nice. Into the Exeggutor and out of the map. That does tie it up in stock, but it's still... Oh, no. The Go-Goat almost eliminated Ness there to finish things off, but not quite. He's at 130%, though. Wait a second. He just grabbed that Mimikyu. Didn't he? Oh no, he went for the Pokeball. Falcon was as well. He just gives him a swift kick, and there goes Ness. Captain Falcon, remaining undefeated. And Ness now fallen to 3-3. We've had a few of these. 3-0 undefeated, 3-0, and then losing 3 after that. Ness is one of them. And Lucas and Ness now are, actually, I take that back. Lucas has yet to have his bye. Yeah. And so he actually just passed up Ness, even though Ness beat him early in the season. Here we go. 320 on the time there. 1,118 launch. It wasn't too bad, I guess. 11 to 5 in items. Favorite Captain Falcon. Two matches left. We've got now, we already talked about it, the 3-3 Ganondorf going up against the 5-1 King Dedede. So yeah, we let's see if Ganon can move out of that mid-range. It's not going to be easy. Bowser already handled Wario earlier pretty well. Wario slightly handling himself. Dedede doing really well right now against Ganondorf. Looks like a lot of it is going to come down to Dedede versus Bowser, and in their second matchup, what happens if Bowser can tie it up. What? The entire way off the map down to the bottom of the map goes Dedede to take out Ganondorf. And when you can do that and then come back and you're now a life ahead, you just keep doing that if you can, right? Get a bunch of Pokeballs out, take away the map itself, Make Ganondorf go to the side, like now. Alright, well, what's going to happen? Ganondorf should be considering that himself. He doesn't want to stay on the board here. The Togedemaru, though, is on Dedede's side. That's gone now. Fletchling Dedede's as well. Everything going to him because he is controlling the map. Gardevoir. Got another ball down, and Dedede's going to grab that as well. It's a Bell Awesome. Ganondorf kind of just getting lucky that they're not extremely good Pokemon right now. He keeps taking Spike Balls to the head. He needs to stop that. 123%. Ganondorf loses his second life. King Dedede's only taken 45, now 57%. Is that his Beware? It is. Oh no, Ganondorf, look out. The Palkia, oh. That might not make things any easier for Ganon here. Oh, Beware is above him. He actually avoids any hits at all from Beware. That was nice. And also takes Dedede down finally. Gets another Pokeball. He's gained advantage of the field now. He got a Dedede to use on Dedede. Ooh, a nice block there, and then a retaliation from Ganondorf. He can't grab the Pokeball though. Can he grab them now? Yes. He's got the Mew. Uh-oh. Dedede, I was going to say, it was right there. Then Ganondorf knocked him away. He's got a Pincurchin though, as well. And he is on the comeback. 70 to 115 now as the Pincurchin smashes Dedede. Got the Swirlix on the left side, the Pincurchin for the moment on the right. Ooh, just missed getting hit by that again. Oh no, Dedede gets the Victini and it's over. GG Ganondorf attempting the great comeback, but it's not going to happen. Whoa! No, King Dedede misses it. He's still in it. But never mind. He did what he could. King Dedede coming in strong though with hammer time afterward. Cleaning up that last stock of Ganondorf's. And that will do it for these two. Great fight though. Ganondorf put up a valiant effort. 253. It did not take very long, did it? 6 to 11. King Dedede's favor in the items. Could have seen that one coming. And now again, Dedede as well as Bowser, they both go to 6 and 1. And we have one more match left, guys. It is the undefeated Ike, the one who's fought every match. He has no buys for him yet in the Team Universe division. So he is at 6 and 0. Wherever he is. And he's going up against the 4 and 2 Lucario. Number 2 in the division. So, Ike may lose and still remain number 1, but do you really want to lose to the number 2? We will find out. What'll happen here? This is it, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm glad you joined us again for this set number 7. This epic matchup. Undefeated 6 and 0 Ike, 4 and 2 Lucario. Ike off to a nice start here. Oh man, Lucario needs to get away from that charged attack. Sees it happening right in front of him. Metagross out for Lucario here. The Vulpix, I'm not sure whose that was, but I think it must have been Ike's. It was doing some pretty good damage, I believe, on Lucario. Maybe, unless that's where all of Ike's damage has come from. 51 to 92. Still close. 86 to 92. Lucario bringing it back. He just took the lead. In fact, he just knocked Ike out of the park. Wait one moment here, folks. Lucario taking the lead against the undefeated Ike. And he just grabbed a Genesect out of that Pokeball. But wait, Ike got a Deoxys, and it's in the middle of the map. This is crazy. Lucario knocked off by Ike. And it's basically back to even now. Ike avoided most of the Genesect and just got on a Alolan Raichu to help him out here. Lucario, very shifty though. Oh no, the Hisuian Zoroark. Wait, might just be a regular Zoroark. I don't know, either way, it is painful. Yeah, this is not good for Lucario. He's actually fallen behind again now because of that. Ike trying to take advantage of this. 53 to 95. 62 to 95. Lucario trying to turn it back around again. Can he do it? The Alolan Exeggutor gonna cut the map in half for now. 89 to 104. Again, oh man, Lucario gets Ike even with the lower percentage around Alolan Exeggutor. That was incredible. And Ike, though, somehow gets the Pokeball that Lucario was standing next to when he comes back. Lucario, though, in the lead. 128, 130. He's still somehow on the map, but Ike just grabbed a Lunala and an Arceus. Are you serious? Somehow, though. Okay, Ike just, I think, maybe did that one himself. Let's see if anything happens with these Pokemon, though. A little bit of damage from the Lunala, in fact, puts Ike back in the lead momentarily. He gets a good sword attack off. Is he going to make a comeback here again to finish Lucario off? This is insane. Oh, man, Lucario caught in the Abomasnow there. Just to get away from that. Nice counter. Oh, nice attacks after, but the Mimikyu out of nowhere. No! Lucario annihilated by the Mimikyu. No way. Ike remains undefeated, but I think Lucario just proved that he may actually deserve that number 2 spot right now. They'll meet again, folks. They will meet again on the other side of the interdivisional play after we see how they stack up against the Team Baddies division. That will be quite interesting in itself, won't it? 259, such a fast match, a fast-paced one, but it was anyone's game. That was just a great match. Lucario needed more Pokeballs. That was certainly the deciding factor, a large deciding factor. 11 to 3 there in favor of Ike. What a match to close out set 7 here as we hit the first milestone, you could say. It's also just about, it's pretty much a third of the way through. Because we have 22 sets, but everyone does have 2 buys, so everyone only has the 20 matches. So we could say it's basically like a third. We're definitely a quarter of the way through, though, and we are halfway through we've done all the division matches for green and yellow now. They've all played each other once. They'll all play each other one more time. Again, like I said, on the other side of these interdivisional matchups with each other. Green and yellow against each other as red and blue continue their division matchups throughout the whole time. Again, this is just how season 0 is broken up with the fighters we have for this. We're going to be adding more, changing up the divisions. In fact, we'll probably have to just end up with 6 divisions and like 3 conferences, and we'll have those the divisions play in their twice in their divisions, and then we'll have them play once in their within their conference, you could say, of the 3 conferences. Do something like that to try to get more interdivisional play in there, and again, try to get. We'll have to do something like that probably to get the right amount of matches. Maybe we'll just be able to get everything real nice and even. Guess we'll just have to wait and see for that for season 1. It will be coming probably pretty soon, sooner than you think, because this is only going to take us a month to get through this entire season here, and then we're going to go into live season 1. So I hope you guys are going to be ready for that whenever it comes. Again, it's going to be coming quick. This is only 1 month, launching a video, one of these sets every day other than Sundays. We're going to be through quick. All right, so after 7 sets now, the green and the yellow are done, fighting everybody in their division once. Let's just start with Team Mario as always. We've got Peach. Now, I was saying earlier that Link won. It was, of course, Zelda that beat Link. So Peach has taken the first spot back, 5-1. Yoshi is now second at 5-2. Link as well, 5-2. But Yoshi beat Link in the head-to-head. Fourth, we got Kirby at 4-2. Then we got Mario in 5th at 4-3. DK and Zelda are 6th and 7th at 3-3, tied for 6th. And then at 2-4, Luigi in 8th spot. And then we got Sheik at 2-5. And then finally, Toon, Link, and Diddy, 1 and 5 each, tied for 10th, the bottom. Then Team Baddies, we got King Dedede still at the top, 6-1. Bowser still right behind him at 6-1, just losing that head-to-head. Then Mewtwo at 5-2, playing strong right behind him. In fact, his two losses, that is, were the first 2 matches he had, so he's on a 5-win streak currently. The biggest streak, other than the ones, of course, that are undefeated still. And then we got Wolf sitting alone at 4-3, Ganondorf and Wario at 3-4, Ganondorf beating him head-to-head. And then finally Snake at 1-6, and Meta Knight at 0-7, losing to everybody. Snake only beat Meta Knight. Team Nintendo, the other big division, we've got Captain Falcon sitting still undefeated at 6-0. Got Falco now at second, 4-3. Rob just behind him at 4-3, and Lucas as well at 4-3 now, climbing strong. Speaking of climbing, we've got the Ice Climbers at 3-3 in the middle, along with the falling Ness and Samus both at 3-3, just behind them, I should say, Ice Climbers. Then we got Mr. Game & Watch at 2-4, winning his last 2, I believe, yes. Fox then and Sonic also at 2-4. And finally, Zero Suit Samus, yet to go on her bye at 2-5 at the bottom. Finally, in Team Universe, we got Ike, also undefeated at 7-0, defeating everybody in the division. We got Pokemon Trainer at 5-2, strong solo second place, then solo third. We got Lucario at 4-3, and then Marth and Jigglypuff at 3-4, Pikachu and Olimar and Pit all at 2-5, in that order. And that is where things stand currently. So some pretty big changes. And just for all you nerds out there, let's just check what, perhaps it's a little early, but let's check out what maybe the playoff picture would look like in this situation. We have here, again, the top 2 in every division will get the buys. Those will be the 8 buys. For the first round, there's 24 teams altogether, so the last 16 teams, seed 9 through 24, will be playing in the first playoff. They're actually just called seed 1 through 16, and then the bye 1 through 8 goes to, yes, those top 2 in every division. So, and then after that, the other 16 are just the top records overall. So right now, as it stands, getting 3 wins gets you in for sure, except one of the 3-3s currently would not make it. So right now, what we have, let's go to the buys first. We've got Ike at 7-0 would be number 1. Captain Falcon 6-0 would be number 2. And then this is kind of tentative until we're, of course, finished and everyone has the same amount of matches and whatnot. Dedede and Bowser, both 6-1, would be by 3 and 4. Of course, Dedede beating him right now would have the top bye over him. And then we have Peach at 5-1, Link at 5-2. Link at 5-2. And then by 7 and 8 would be Pokemon Trainer at 5-2 and Falco at 4 and 3. So those are the top 2 in every division currently. And then the rest of the 16 would fall first to Yoshi at 5-2, then Mewtwo at 5-2 as well. We got Kirby at 4-2 would have seed 3, and the first, and then seed 1 would play 16, of course. 2 would play 15, 3 would play 14, and so on. So Kirby at 4-2 would be 3. Then at the 4 and 3s would be seed 4 through 8 would be the 4 and 3s right now. Rob, Wolf, Lucas, Lucario, and Mario. And then we go to the second side. You could say seed 9 would be Ice Climbers at 3 and 3. I'm sorry, I said wrongly earlier. So one of the 3 and 4s would not make it. So all the 3 and 3s do make it in. Zelda included in that. So we do have, yes, Ice Climbers, Donkey Kong, Ness, Samus, and Zelda being 9 through 13. And then we would have Ganondorf, Jigglypuff, Wario, and Marth. But it would actually be, we've got Ganondorf 14, Marth at 15, being better than the other 3 and 4s. Wario or Jigglypuff at 3 and 4 would then have the last seed right now, is where it stands. So, that is that. Things are definitely gonna change now that after now coming from set 8 till set 15, we're going to be doing interdivision between Team Baddies and Team Universe. So that's really going to spice things up between those 2 divisions. It's going to change the whole win-loss ratio. So that's going to then affect what happens in the playoffs. Unfortunately, we don't have the same kind of effect with Team Mario and Team Nintendo, but that's okay. This is just our Season 0 promo season. It's all right. We'll have It'll be even better for season 1 when we go live, but this is still going to be fantastic. You guys probably already agree, don't you? But that's it for set 7, that is. We're going to look set 8 real quick here. Next set, we have Sheik versus Toon Link. Let's just go through the Team Mario and Team Universe first, and then we'll talk about the interdivision matchups. Sheik versus Toon Link, Kirby versus Peach. We got DK versus Link. That'll be a good one. Kirby and Peach is going to be a really good one too. We got Luigi and Diddy at the very bottom. We got Yoshi on the bye. And then for Team Nintendo, we have Samus versus Game & Watch. Toward the middle of the pack there, we got Falco versus Lucas at the top. We got Rob versus Cap, also at the top. Captain Falcon, that is, the undefeated. We got Sonic versus the Ice Climbers. Sonic needs to try to ice climb his way back into this. Climbers want to climb higher into the ranks here. And then lastly, Fox versus Ness. Ness needs to see what he can do. If he can stay in top contention here. And then so what we're going to have for the other 8 matches, we're going to have first, 8 matches. We're going to have Ganon versus Lucario. Again, these are the Team Baddie Ganon versus the Team Universe Lucario. Baddie Wario versus Universe Jiggly. Team Baddie's Mewtwo versus Team Universe's Pikachu. And Team Baddie's Meta Knight versus Team Universe's Olimar. And these were all, the whole schedule was done randomly and before the season, obviously. So all these matchups we didn't know who was going to play who or where they were going to be at this point, but here we have it. And then on the other side of things, we have Team Universe's Ike versus Dedede. That's right, guys, you heard me right. The undefeated Ike going up against King Dedede, the 6-1. That's gonna be good. Then we got Pokemon Trainer versus Bowser. Whew, man, that's gonna be a great one too. Number 2 versus number 2. And then we got Marth versus Snake. And we're finishing it off with Pit versus Wolf. Wolf might get a nice, easy one there. We'll see what happens in the next one. That is set 8 coming at you tomorrow. Unless today is Saturday, then it'll be Monday. Either way, that's all we got for you today. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you have not yet. Comment. There's plenty of things for you guys to comment, question, thoughts. I will see you soon. Join the Discord. Be safe out there. Interdivisional play next time. I'm Randy, and this is Nerds Templar, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI Challenge. Peace out.